My big fam, my big fam. It's Dr. Jennifer Markham, naturopathic doctor, in private practice for 8 years. 8 being significant, to tell you why, because why? Because today, when I'm recording it, is 8, 8, 8. The last 8 is because 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. So 888. You might have heard people be like, it's Lionsgate. You want to manifest. You don't want to say all the things you want. Do be powerful. Think about what you want from your heart. Be yourself. I'm going to say yes. Yes to all that. Okay? But let me take it to a little bit different level. 8. Turn 8 on its side. We got the infinity symbol. Infinity, do you know, relates to the heart, the cardiovascular system. It's a big pump, circulates throughout the body. Why is that important? Am I just talking about how do we prevent like varicosities, like spider veins and hemorrhoids and all sorts of other things to do with the, cardiovascular system? What I'm talking about when it comes to the cardiovascular system today, and in general, which give you a little nugget into, what's also important when we are healing the physical body is noting the energetic quality of each of our organ systems, of our glands, and our individual self. So, speaking of individuality, 8, infinity, the heart, cardiovascular system. Our heart energetically also relates to what do you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. Meaning, like, when do you sleep and when do you wake up and when do you exercise and what do you eat, and do you have an idea that what you're doing is in general in life is based off of because it's the right thing to do, it's what is proven to be the right thing, or is it like what you've chosen and what feels good? And then how do you balance what it is that you want to do for you, but like it's supposedly not good, or supposedly it's the best thing? Wow, how do we listen to our heart? What does that mean? I'm going to use that language. How do we listen to our heart, our internal guidance, which from my perspective is not just our mind, which is not just here, but of course we have some sort of quiet sense of like knowing. And this is why we would talk about if something resonates or not. It's like a feeling, okay? And feelings have a purpose. Sometimes they can be out of place, but generally speaking, we are the barometer. And there's a reason that we want to listen to our feelings. They may be out of balance. They may not serve us. We are the ones to recognize that, and there are different things to do. So what do I do as a naturopathic doctor? Let me go back. In practice for 8 years, primarily working in the vibrational and quantum healing field. So that means that I've worked with individuals with complex chronic conditions, many of them autoimmune, but not necessarily. Things like thyroid disease, various autoimmune conditions, hormonal issues, digestive issues, allergies, celiac, weight issues, and lots of neurological conditions, and those related to insomnia, anxiety, you name it. And I've had really positive success in supporting people not to just feel better and have certain symptoms go away, like migraines and headaches, but also to feel and be most connected to their optimal self, not just their physical body, but their emotional body, and then having clarity into who we be, who are you. Why is that important? Well, going back to the heart, and also overall, if you think about the immune system and autoimmune, if the immune system is in balance, then it's not going to attack the body itself. But when it's imbalanced, autoimmune against self is basically what it is. And so how does that represent an emotional way? Doing what one really wants to do, being connected to one's true self. So, in my experience, when we have chronic disease, we are not able to, or we are not truly our true authentic self. And when we are our true authentic self, and this is not like a blame or shame, or you just gotta choose to be, but that is a step to say, I want to be myself. I want to feel my best. Maybe you've never known what that is, but I know it's possible. So I love to work with individuals on their journey. That's been one part of it, just to have people be free within their physical body, their emotional body, their spirit, their energetic body, and move on to something other than focusing on surviving or struggling with symptoms or exhaustion. Okay. I love teaching and mentoring. So I wrote a book. Well, I wrote a chapter in an anthology. The anthology is called Sacred Connection. It came out 11/11 of 23. And in that beautiful book, I had the privilege of writing chapter 4, which relates to the heart chakra, as a matter of fact. And I called it Be in Tune, and it has to do with frequency and vibration and resonance and how everything is energy, as Nikola Tesla said. What's that mean? Why are we talking about the quantum field? Why am I bringing up all of this today? Well, one, it felt important. Like, I literally felt like I should share a message, so here I am. And the bird agrees, okay? That's me being in communion with nature. So, energy. Everything is energy. What do I mean? A simple definition. You can read more about it in my book. Sacred Connection, Chapter 4, Be in Tune. You know, our body is like an instrument, and or like a symphony. And this was taught to me. And so things out of tune, there's disharmony. We're bringing everything into tune, everything into resonance, everything in communication, in harmony. And then it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful symphony. Yes, everything in order, from dis-ease to ease, from disharmony to harmony, to dissonance to resonance. Yeah. So I'm talking in energy, and that really matters because the modalities and the experience that I have at the various modalities, work on that energetic aspect. I mean, everything works on us or works with us energetically, because we are energy. Everything's energy. But when we're talking the quantum field, we're talking very subtle. We're talking at least on the cellular level, if not just on the vibration, the frequency. You know, anything that's ever happened has an imprint, has an experience. We may not even remember it. We're talking about things that either we can't remember, we were too young, whatever. There's still an expression that may be having an effect on our greater health. I love teaching about that. So I do mentoring and teaching other entrepreneurs, practitioners in the healing modalities about my unique perspective of blending that we're spiritual beings on a human journey. What does that mean in the case of dis-ease and health? And what is health? Health is not just the absence of disease, it's truly thriving. To me, that's like dancing and singing and feeling free to be yourself, back to the heart, yourself. If that vibes with you, cool. Oh, I don't mean to point. Let's do that. Yes. So today, 8/8, I'm really feeling a need, a call to say, hey, how you expressing yourself? How you being you? How you feel in your heart? When's the last time you were like, I love you, meaning you? And gratitude for this life, gratitude for this moment, gratitude for the little things that connects us with our heart. I love quantum healing and things like this so much. I love talking about it, inspiring, educating, and being in conversation about it so much. And the way that I see life, that I started a podcast last year with a dear friend of mine, Sayler Shiningstar. It's called Your Quantum Embodiment. At this time, it's on my website. It's also on my YouTube channel, Jennifer Markham ND. or vitalityhealingnd.com. That's like naturopathic doctor, vitalityhealingnd.com. You can find me there if you got questions about anything I'm talking about. If you want to set up a call, interested in any kind of services or mentoring or teaching or retreat with me. I know how to have some fun in nature, okay? I love working with the elements: water, earth, fire, food, air. And we use our voices. We move our bodies. We tap into what it is to be in our joy, to be present in the moment. You know, there really is no substitute for these things. And there are a lot of tools, but I love to have the experience of connecting with the moment and our bodies and joy, and bring about remembrance of who we are. You know, regardless of what is going on, how do we support every part of the being to feel amazing, to continue to ascend on the journey, to want to be here as a human being, not just doing. And you know, doing gets old, especially if it's not part of what your heart wants. And you're the only one who knows that truth. So I love to be a support and a reminder on the journey, whether through the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, the energetic, and being conversation. And today, special day, 888, I'm gonna bring a little bit of light language. What is that? Let's just say it's a frequency. It's not about a specific translation. It's an energy. And it's more like, let's just say, it's like I'm sharing a song. And may it have you feel good, okay? That is my desire. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you won't. It's okay. This is an example of how we can each express or be ourselves, whether in front of others or in front of just a few. Be ourselves. Some people will be like, what are you doing? Other people, that's cool. Okay? It's an example of it. Light language. And the light keeps shining back there too. Love it. Okay. If you'd like to, close your eyes. If you're not driving, come present to this moment. Whether you're sitting or laying down, just allow whatever is there to be holding you truly. And just allow yourself to listen. Surud kiran dalin kala korred summoning yalanka kia the kudi kunning shulla kamber like keen casa the galactic shulla nikti griam galak tatatating shaning kulk ningarak Nakanik tell kalakanik. Shooting a licking galakringarak shanan kalak. Salakundu karak shali the crias. Shooting galakringarak kolak said Krianaksha. Shooting the care kalak tira ko the kira karak. Hulling the yara krurik tinga la crea call the yara kringa kiara kasharike atakanika to look to go like the yara crea la cara crea congalaka shurikinga la crea cara la kala kira Sir Kiara can collect loca shadak samp. Put a galan carakia. Collect ten creara creation, good cream, kira crea. Show shining a lick. She look like the other clean, naka. So, and the sure, I got a gear. Well, thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for being here whenever you show up. Really, for being here this long. May this be serving whenever you come across it. And if and when we meet in person, blessed be. I look forward to it. You know how to reach me. You know who I am. I'm gonna always be here to remind each of us who we are. Love and light, truly. Love and light. Blessings.